Kelsee Barnett, and this is my audience.
Derek.
Isaac.
Amanda.
Have you ever been to the beach in July and barely stuck your toe in the water and got the goosebumps? Well, I did this summer when I went to California, and I didn't expect the water to be very cold at all. I expected California to be a lot different than it was. Today I'm going to tell you about the beaches, attractions, and the weather in California and how it was nothing like I expected. The weather in California the first day I got there was cold and dreary and rainy and gloomy, and I thought I was going to get to wear tank tops and shorts the whole time I was there, but I ended up having to wear sweats and jackets and bundle up the whole day. But the second day I got there, I got a sunburn on the way to the beach in the car, so that lets you know how hot it was. And then the third day, right after it was hot that day before, it was cold and I had to put my sweats back on. So the weather in California is about as unpredictable as Missouri's. Not only is California's weather nothing like you expect, but the beaches are as well. On TV, you always see the beaches, and they're sandy and clean and pretty and warm, and everybody's laying out and sunbathing, but not the beach in California that I went to. There was litter everywhere, there was really nasty people everywhere, and the beaches were covered in seaweed that had washed up on the beach. The seaweed had been laying in the sun baking, and it was hot, and it smelled bad, and flies were swarming everywhere, and it just was gross. I thought my trip to California would be full of time lounging on the beach and getting a tan, but with the unpredictable weather and the dirty beaches, nothing was like I expected until I got to go sightseeing with my Aunt Pat. The attractions and sights in California are amazing. The first thing I got to see was Universal Studios, and the first day I was there, I got to see people walk the red carpet into the MTV Movie Awards. This was cool because at first I just thought it was California's prom, but then it was really everybody dressed up and ready to go to some famous show. The next day I got to go see the Hollywood sign and walk the Hollywood Boulevard with all the stars and the famous people on it, and some movie stars that did their handprints in the concrete, so it was pretty cool to put your hands in there and like almost touch a star. And since my aunt is an editor, I got to see the filming of her show. I got to meet some of the stars. I got to meet Sam from iCarly and Mitchell Musso, and I got to see where some famous people lived, all because my Aunt Pat knew them. I also got my nails done in a famous spa in California that Paris Hilton gets her nails done in. Even though the beaches and water aren't what I expected and what they seem to be, the attractions were wonderful. Thank you for listening, and I hope you learned something about California's weather, beaches, and attractions.